Rolling.
All right. So today's sermon topic comes from the scripture says the devil is as a roaring lion. And our topic is the cast of characters.
Uh-huh.
Now, I got to give you 3 points on this, and then I have to leave it alone.
Uh-huh.
Point number one. In the cast of characters, the devil is as a roaring lion. But he's not a roaring lion. He only plays the part of a roaring lion.
Uh-huh.
When you watch a movie, when the movie starts, you have the title of the person itself that's in the movie, but it doesn't name the character. So when your movie starts for your life,
Uh-huh.
you got to understand that it's going to say certain things. Number one, the devil is going to be the devil. The devil, but it's not going to show the part that he plays. Then it's going to say God. It's going to say whatever else it is. My first point is, in order to understand who is who in your movie, you got to sit through the whole movie till it gets to the credits. Because in the credits it says the devil as a roaring lion. Then it will say God as himself. Now, here's my second point. Because if a person plays themselves in the movie, when they go home, they're still who they are. But the character that has a name in the movie, the devil as a roaring lion, when he goes home, he doesn't go home as a roaring lion. He goes home as the devil. My point on that is this. If you play yourself in the movie, you're not going home as what's in the movie as a character. You're going home as yourself. This is what I'm trying to say to the church today. My first point was you have to watch the whole movie to see the credits. My second point was when you're watching the movie, there are characters that play characters, and then there are characters that play themselves. And the characters go home as who they really are. The devil does not go home as a roaring lion. The devil goes home as himself. But God, who plays himself in the movie, God goes home as God. That means if he was at home a healer, and in the movie he was a healer, when he goes back home, he's still a healer. I got one more point that I have to put here in this movie. The reason why the devil plays a roaring, I had to go in, I'm back now. The reason why the devil plays a roaring lion, because it ain't no such thing as an intimidating factor in a quiet lion. The roar of a lion paralyzes the enemy. And the reason why he wants to play a roaring lion is because he wants you to stop in your tracks. But you got to remember, it's only a character. So his roar is a manufactured roar. It's not real, it's make-believe. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the devil's roar is manufactured. It's not a real roar. But the lion from the tribe of Judah, he has an authentic, genuine. Look at your neighbor and say his roar is not authentic. And I had to go back to the devil because I got to crush his head. Hey. His roar is not genuine. It's not, in other words, his roar is a fake roar. I'm done. That's it. Because I felt the whole coast.
Come on, Doc.
I want to take time,
Yes, sir.
to get the church to understand that life that we're living is a movie here that we're watching. And you have to understand and be careful that in this movie that you're playing yourself, that you're not playing simply a character. In other words, the church is full of people here who make believe that there's something that they're not. And when they go home, they have to deal with who they really are. Anthony, excuse me while I preach on.
Preach on, Doc.
Listen, I know I'm preaching good. They just ain't saying nothing. Yes, sir, but here, I believe God here is looking for a church that's going to be real here. That the part that they're playing in the movie is themselves. People who are ready to be blessed and healed and delivered and anointed and set free. But here, I need the devil to understand. He's the only character in my movie, and he's only going as a roaring lion. He's not really a lion. He a kitty cat.
Ah.
That's it. We out.
That's it. That's a revelation.